Monday. Raining again. So undoubtedly, my grandson's T-ball game will be canceled. Much love to anybody that's going to check this out, whether it be on the Hap Space, which I feed it through, gets to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Not Twitch. Twitch is out right now. Sub to us out. I got a question out there about the Instagram thing. I still want to know, like, where do these videos go if they say they go up on Instagram, but they really don't go up on Instagram? Since my profile is linked to Instagram, but I've never seen any videos of mine on Instagram unless I personally put them on there. So it is what it is. I don't love the title to the video tossed out because I'm talking about another black man who was murdered senselessly. And I'm sure he was probably murdered by, it says there were two other black men. So I am not enamored with the title at all. I just put the title up there because I had to know exactly what the fuck I was talking about. But, you know, one thing that I'm tired of the media doing, see, when a black man gets shot, a black man gets shot, a black man gets shot, a black man gets killed, a black man gets injured, a black man this, that. Why the fuck does every black man that gets shot now, why is he a rapper? I'm tired of that shit right now. Every black man, young black man that's getting shot out here, he's a rapper. Young rapper shot. Local rapper shot. This rapper shot. First and foremost, he was a black man. Man shot. You want to say black man shot. Whatever. But why do they got to go to rapper? And most of the time, it don't even be somebody that I've ever even heard of. Not that I've heard of every rapper, of course. But he's not even a notable rapper outside of his locality. So why do we have to know him as a rapper? Especially this case. This is the only, I don't report on all these things because, frankly, I think a lot of it's fucking lunacy. But this is the reason why I'm reporting on this one. And I might get a little pixelated because I'm about to go up into a really tree-lined neighborhood. So I might get a little drop-off. Hopefully not, but we'll see what the fuck happens. Actually, I might just take, I'm going to take 12 up and then dip through that neighborhood. So, I don't have to go through all these trees and shit here. I used to have a tablecloth, the exact same print as her dress. It's actually a houndstooth dress, and I had a tablecloth, the same exact color, because I love green. She has a green houndstooth dress on, and I had a tablecloth. Looked just like that dress. Shit I see out here, I'm like, just makes me remember certain things. But anyways, so yeah, they put it in here that a rapper who goes by the name KTS, which stands for Kill to Survive. His name stood for Kill to Survive, and he got shot 64 times. 64 times. I mean, a clean headshot would probably have taken him out. Running up to him, putting it right in his chest would have probably taken him out. But 64 bullets is not just being shot. That is a message that is being sent. That is a message. Good afternoon, Facebook user. What's good, Doug? Another family member that I found at the family reunion. I might start calling Information Man show yesterday the family reunion, because there was a lot of family that I met that I had never met. And they fucking with me heavy already in this space. And I appreciate y'all. I already told you, I got more family from way, way out than I got kinfolk that watch me. I got kinfolk that sit on the sidelines, don't watch me, but they watch all that other goofy shit. They watch all that other clown shit. I got friends, supposedly friends, from 30, 40, 50 years, damn near. I'm 51, so I done had friends damn near 50 years. They don't check out this shit. They ain't family. They're not even friends. They're not even associates. They're just some bitches. Eat a dick. So I'm fucking with this story, looking at this shit, and his name was Londre Sylvester. Now, I can understand why he changed his name from Londre Sylvester to Rap. I don't know why he changed it to Kill to Survive. Seems like you're just really putting a target card on your back. Well, as a matter of fact, he had a target on a tattoo that said Kill to Survive. So he indeed put a target on himself, like literally. So anyways, he was released from the Cook County Jail with a bracelet, and he was just walking down the street. And somebody rolled up on him, and two people jumped out of the car, I guess, and shot him 64 times. 64 bullets. And any of this, I know if this is coming through because it now says I have a poor signal. I appreciate you, Missy. It's all I got. It's all I got. God didn't give me no lead. That's it. Best of my capabilities till it's all over. Till I'm up out this bitch. I appreciate you. So this brother gets released, and he's walking down the street from the Cook County Jail. Now, he's a rapper. Remember, if he's a rapper, why didn't he have somebody on his team come pick him up from jail and they jet off into the night air? Why was he walking down the street from getting out of jail if he is a local rapper? Well, they didn't say local. They just said rapper. They just said rapper. So he must have not been a well-known rapper, or he would have got picked up in one of them sweet-ass converted transporter vans, and they'd have swept him off into the night air, and they'd have had a bottle waiting for him, and they'd have had a blunt waiting for him, and he would have went off into the night air. But instead, he was walking down the street with somebody. I don't know exactly who he was walking with. It said he was walking with a 60-year-old woman. Now, he was 30, but he was walking with a 60-year-old woman. Was this his grandma? His mama? Who? Who was he walking down the street with? And she only got like a very small either wound or something. She's doing well. He got shot 64 times, and she's gonna be out of the hospital within a couple days. Says she was struck in the knee. He got hit 64 times. She was struck in the knee. And thank God there was some life preservation there. Thank God. I mean, Kill to Survive sounds like he didn't really get shot over his last rap battle that he won. Sounds like he might have been into some other shit. Sounds like the Chicago Police Department could have been under some shit. Because I'm sorry, if a low-level criminal gets out of jail with an ankle bracelet on, and he was only in that motherfucker for a bail violation, why did it have to have 65 bullets? I'm sorry, 64. I don't want to give him too many. Don't want to give him too many motherfucking bullets. But why did it take 64 bullets to put him down? You are not killing somebody when you shoot them 64 times. You are sending a message. And when you are sending a message, you are letting other motherfuckers know. Keep your mouth shut. Londre must have said the wrong shit when he was in that motherfucking lockup. He either said it to the police or he said it to somebody that was in the lockup. And how the fuck would them shooters know when he was getting out of jail? How would they just know he was about to get out of jail? He was only in there on a bail violation. He wasn't in there because he had committed some new crimes. He was in there because of a bail violation. Gotta call him about this brush today. I'm tired of seeing this shit. Come sweep this shit up and trim this shit up. What you're not gonna do is have us looking raggedy out here. Got my own drama. Don't need more of this. Enjoy your day. Peace. The fuck are you talking about, bro? I don't know. Tossed out been on some weird shit ever since I had to kind of, let him know where I stood on that bullshit that he said. And he's probably still in here because he always says goodbye, but he never really leaves. Be here. I don't want to talk about you, and I don't sit here and try to talk about other motherfuckers in the chat room. That's not why I'm out here. I didn't get on this bitch to debate with you or anybody else. But, ever since he said that greasy shit and I checked him on it, now we got some differences. But I think we going to be where we going to be because he believes what he believes and I believe what I believe. And I'm good with that. Shit. I already told you, I'm not liked in my own house. I'm not even liked in my own house. Why the fuck would I get on this motherfucker looking for likes? Shit. Fuck wrong with you? So let me get on with Landre's story so I can get off this motherfucker. I got shit to do. Landre got shot 64 times. I really want to know who this 60-year-old woman he was walking with. Was that the person that helped him get out of jail? And then it says another 30-year-old woman was walking in the area, was grazed with the bullet. No arrests have been made as of, we know this. They don't go looking for somebody that shoots a black man. Come on now. They might stumble upon his killers somewhere else committing another crime, or they might find the gun that killed him or guns that killed him. 64 bullets. If it's handguns, they had to reload the clips. Nobody saw nothing. Nobody's ring cameras went off. Nobody saw nothing. Sunday night, what's good with you? Nobody saw nothing. Ain't no ring cameras in that area. If they was just walking down the street from the Cook County Jail, the jail ain't got no cameras around. There ain't no eyes in the sky. Y'all ain't got a license plate. Y'all ain't got a description. Oh, 2 black males with guns. That's it. They did get a description. Yeah, 2 black men with guns. Says Sylvester was jailed in April for bail violation in connection to a felony gun case. He's due back in court July 27th. So he had a bail violation. Bail violation. You get right out of jail. They put a bracelet on you so they can monitor you. And you walking down the street and you get lit up 64 times? Come on, bro. That's not the way this shit happens out here. But my biggest problem with this, I already know black people gonna keep killing black people until we stop. Why did it have to be a rapper? See, they're basically trying to put hip hop on trial right now. Anybody that's getting shot, that's black, that's young, that's a man, he was a rapper too. You know he was a rapper. That's how he got killed. He got killed because he was a young rapper. No, he got killed because he said something he shouldn't have said, or he done something that he shouldn't have done. I have a real hard time believing that he got killed because somebody didn't like the way he rapped. Can you be that bad of a rapper to where you can get killed 64 times? Jeez. His name was KTS. Stands for Kill to Survive, a phrase he also had tattooed on his neck along with the target symbol. Really? So you set up your detriment. Kill to survive. And I know they do shit way different in Chicago. I know they do shit. I can't speak on shit in Chicago because I really ain't even been there Well, I've been there. I was in 14. I was there 15, whatever it was. And then back then, shit, other than that, being in Chicago has been like day trips, Michigan Mile, hanging out there for a couple of days, going to see family. Only time I ever been in some greasy territories is when I went for a family reunion. And we stayed in Cicero, and then we went into the city at night and kicked it with some family who was in the game, and they showed us some greasy shit. But it is what it is. A local rapper. He was a black man. He was a black man who got killed. The fact that he was a rapper doesn't even matter. Why is it in here? But that's what they want to report on. That's what they want to report on. They want to report that he was a rapper, and that's what brought him to his demise. No, what brought him to his demise was other criminal activity that he committed, and somebody didn't like the outcome of it. But they don't want to talk about that, because that all leads back to gun violence, lack of resources, lack of education, lack of health care, lack of mental health care in the hood. And that would all come through repair. And that would all come through reparations. But that would all come through motherfuckers giving a fuck. But I truly believe that the government has written Chicago off. They've just said Chicago's going to do what Chicago's going to do. Just don't let them fuck with them little communities that have been gentrified, where the hipsters have moved into. Protect those areas, but the niggas going to do what they going to do. Lori Lightfoot is fucked up in that space right now. Nobody's listening to her. I mean, I got to give it to her, though. She did try to look out for black folks with the black media thing. It might have been symbolic, but I liked her intention. She was like, I'm trying to give these black media people, a one-up. Then she got ran by black media. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. We could at least took that and ran with it. But we didn't take that and run with it. We ran her down into the ground. I was way off of Lori Lightfoot well before. I don't like her politics, and I don't like her suits. And she needs to throw in a little Stay-Soft fro to that natural, just get them curls right. $64 bullets. Appreciate your love, Sunday Night Smoke. Appreciate your love. 64 bullets, though, for a rapper. Don't get it. I mean, I know they shot Tupac a bunch of times, and I know they shot Biggie a bunch of times, and then they sped off. But this motherfucker was lit up 64 times. That ain't no drive-by. You can't drive by 64 bullets. That's standing still, lighting a motherfucker up. 64 bullets at one time. At one fucking time. Two people. So they had to at least reload one time. But did you have just a trigger happy motherfucker and somebody else just pew pew? Or did you have two motherfuckers? Bah, 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 bah. They have Uzis? What they have? Fucking machine guns? What they have? He got a target right in the middle of his neck. And he looks like he's living that life. He's got the braids and all that and the tattoos. And he looks like he's really living that life. I'm going to go look up Londre Sylvester. I'm going to go look up Kill to Survive. I really want to see, you know what? While I'm sitting here, I'm about to get out. Let me just see. Let me see if he has some YouTube shit. Rapper. KTS. Kill to Survive. He was a local rapper 6 years ago. It shows he has, and I don't know, you know what? It could be somebody else's page, so I don't want to say that. Let's see. KTS, Dre, Diss, No Limit, Wet 'em Up, and say all y'all quadruple, or okay, whatever. He's got a video here, 3,000 views 8 months ago. $610,000 views, the story of KTS Vaughn. I don't know if that's him. I believe it because it looks like the same tattoo. 610,000 videos. I still haven't seen much music. Okay, KTS Prince. Well, did he change his name? KTS 8 months ago, 45,000 views. So he was getting some traction. He was getting some traction. They just put a video up about him. Shocking death of rapper. He was ambushed a few seconds after being released from jail. Oh, wait a minute. So he had a brother named KTS Vaughn, and then he's KTS Dre. Oh, there was KTS Vaughn and KTS Dre. Okay, so they all went by the same handle. KTS Vaughn has a gun in his hand in his picture, and KTS Dre has the middle finger up. Yeah, something's going on here. Sounds like there might have been a little bit more activity going on other than rapping. Sounds like an Uzi sub. I don't know much about guns like that, but it sounds like they 64. We know every goddamn bullet they shot didn't hit him. They wasn't no marksman, or they wouldn't have needed to shoot him 64 times. But I say when you shoot somebody 64 times, you're sending a message. You just ain't trying to make sure he's dead. When he falls, you can walk up on him and give him a kill shot. But if you shoot somebody 64 times, you are making sure he's dead. And how did that 60-year-old woman, God bless her, but how did she escape with just a shot to the knee? I'm sorry. How did that happen? She just got hit in the knee? Yeah. This shit was planned out thoroughly. And there was probably direct orders. Do not shoot that old woman. This ain't The Wire, and this ain't Omar taking his mama to church. Grandmama, sorry. Some wild shit. Oh, history of Lakeside Terrortown beef. See, sounds like there was some activity. I'm not going to report on that because I don't really know that shit and don't even give a fuck. All I care about is another black man is dead. And they didn't label him as a black man. They said he was a rapper. I talked to Information Man about this yesterday. We got to control the narrative. And we really never got into talking about controlling the narrative the way news comes out. We've got to control it the way it comes out in our circles. So the few motherfuckers that I see, at least they'll know this is just another story that they decided to put on hip hop. A rapper killed. So that's gonna clickbait you. That's gonna make you go look to see what rapper got killed. And then when you see that it's Killed to Survive, you be like, oh, I don't know that motherfucker. I ain't never heard none of his records. He's a rapper. Oh, what did he rap? Just like me. But I don't care about what he rapped about. I care that 64 bullets had to be put into another black man. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Peace to everybody that's in this space that wasn't in this space before yesterday. Missy, Doug, all y'all in here. Appreciate y'all. Free as always. Working the chat. Appreciate you. Sunday Night Smoke. When am I gonna be on again, brother? We gotta light it up. I'm trying to get on here about 2 o'clock today and talk some other shit inside the studio. I just got to get a couple things lined up, make sure I'm working. But I'm gonna try to get on here and talk some other shit. The way I ended last night, I feel like I need to keep going today. I'm still high from last night, so I feel like I need to keep going. A-Town, he was with his mom and his sister. God damn. They shot the man in front of his mother and his sister. They were sending a fucking message. They were sending a fucking message. They shot that man in front of his mother and his sister. It's a goddamn shame. Appreciate the A-Town on that. A-Town, you in Chi-Town? Where you at, A-Town? If you still in here. Because I appreciate you checking in and giving me that reel. I always want to have the right shit. GG Green, how you doing, sister? He was a young black. He was talking about this story thing, but he was a young black male. Who cares if he was a rapper? That's right. We don't care about his rap career. We care that another young black man and he's being buried by his mama. A mama shouldn't bury her kids. Her kids should bury the mama. And she had to sit there and watch her son get blew up 64 times. She ain't never gonna be right. His sister ain't never gonna be right. Now we got mental health cases. There's so much shit that comes off of this. So much drama. Right. Didn't mention anything about his sister, so maybe she didn't get hit. So I'm saying this was a direct hit. Well, I expect you to be tuned in, Missy. I appreciate you. Appreciate the instantaneous support. Instantaneous support. Appreciate y'all. I know everybody can't be here all the time, but I appreciate you being here when you can be here. And if you check out the playback and send me a comment just to throw that digital thumbprint on there, that's all I need. I just need to know y'all listening. Because if you're listening to this, you ain't listening to that. If you ain't listening to that, that means you ain't listening to that bullshit. I can feel vibrations. I can feel the concrete. I can feel the concrete vibrate to know a car is near me. We all need security cameras. We all need, to make sure that we good. Make sure motherfuckers ain't running up on you. But I got my senses, and I felt that there was a vibration, and there's a truck out front. There's a truck out front. I felt that shit. In the midst of sitting in this vehicle, I felt the vibration. My senses are at such a level right now, I really can't be fucked with out here. I really can't. Please don't walk up on me like in public and try to startle me. Please don't do that, because my senses are there. And now that I'm fucking with my grandkids like on a more regulated basis, they're really, really high. It's like they were like when I used to have my daughters like in the grocery cart. I would throw them the stuff. That's one of the ways I taught my daughters how to catch real good playing softball. I used to throw them items and shit, and they would catch them in the basket. I wasn't putting my daughters up in them things and they'd be in them little shackles in the basket. No. They didn't have too many double carts back then anyway. But I would throw items in the basket, let them catch them. That's how I'm doing my granddaughter. I throw stuff at her and let her catch it. She don't catch hardly half of it, but she's catching the ball now, and she's palming that motherfucker and throwing it. Yes, sir. My grandson, he loves playing the game already. Don't know shit about it, but he loves just being out there. I'm going to get him right, too. He don't even understand what's coming. He's like, Grandpa, how'd you know that? Like, I did this, boy. I did this. Don't let Grandpa being fat fool you. So, yeah, let me get up out of here. See if I can get back on here right around 2. Get some things popping. We're gonna finish what we finish what we started last night. We was talking about good times and shit, talking about all that white supremacy shit that was involved, hell, just with the song of Good Times. Not the show itself, but the song of it. And we maybe we'll pick another song to talk about, but we want to talk about those hidden messages. White people told us they didn't love us in 1619. I get it. But goddamn, even when they tried to entertain us, they were still showing us they didn't love us. Hanging in the chow line. Good times. Scratching and surviving. Good times. If you didn't check last night's video out to you, that shit won't even make sense to you. So I get it. So if you didn't check last night's video out and you checking the end of this motherfucker out, go look at last night's video. If not, then fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. You should have been there versus being wherever you were. I know most of y'all was watching the NBA Finals last night. I get it. But I am not interested in these finals at all. I want Devin Booker to win. I want Chris Paul to win. You know, Devin got his start up here in Michigan. He moved down south, I guess, with his family or whatever. And I want Chris Paul to win because he's been at it a long time. And he's been a good guy. I like a good guy. He greasy and shit sometimes with his play, but I like a good guy. He's a good dude. I want to see a good dude win. He ain't really had a whole lot of scandals and shit. I mean, after all, he's a State Farm guy. So I want to see Chris Paul win a ring. But I'm not interested at all. I have no interest. I'm angry still finding out that the Detroit Pistons drafted Chris Middleton and let him go. And look what he done turned into. That's another reason I hate seeing players leave Detroit and go somewhere else and ball out. If they'd have just stayed with us, maybe they could have balled out with us. But instead, you gave them away for some other bum that we probably don't fucking have. It is what it is. But y'all be good. Holla at you in a minute. One love. You just think the nigga cute, Free. Shut up.